In life, our minds sometimes create invisible walls that stop us from seeing the world as it truly is. Reality is more than just what we see with our eyes or touch with our hands. It is also about what we feel deep inside and how we understand those feelings. Have you ever wondered how to see the invisible? Stay with me until the end of this video and you will know the secrets. Human perception is as vast and complex as the galaxies above us. And at the heart of this perception is something very powerful: desire. Desire is like a mirror of who we truly are inside. It is the force that gets us moving and chasing after what we want in life. Our desires are closely tied to how pure and true our intentions are. If we don't have any desire, it is like a candle trying to burn without air. But when our desires come from a place of goodness, when they are not selfish or material, they can lead us to wisdom and even enlightenment. When we desire things for the right reasons, for growth and positive change, we come closer to understanding ourselves and the world around us. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools to explore and discover our true selves. Through meditation, we begin to see that we are much more than just our physical bodies. We are souls living in these temporary vessels, and our consciousness is not trapped by the limits of time and space. Many people in deep meditation have experienced glimpses of events that had not yet taken place in the physical world. They saw things before they happened, which suggests something fascinating, that our lives might follow a divine plan or pattern that already exists in another dimension. To someone attached only to the physical world, these experiences may seem like destiny, but meditation shows us a greater truth. It allows us to peek into a higher dimension and realize that there is more to existence than what our senses can capture. It is like waking up to a deeper, more expansive reality where time and space behave differently. Can we change our future? The answer is yes. Life is like a flowing river that can move in many directions based on the turns we take. When we make new choices, it is like choosing a new road that leads us toward a new destination. The amazing thing about human destiny is how flexible it really is. It bends according to our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. What truly shapes our lives is not only what we do, but how we see ourselves. The image we hold in our minds, like a reflection in a mirror, influences everything we do. If we begin to see ourselves differently, stronger, kinder, or more capable, our actions begin to change to match that new image. Just as someone who believes they're a good cook starts to cook more, we too begin to act according to what we believe we are. Life then changes, and that new experience shapes how we continue to see ourselves. It is a cycle. Our self-image shapes our life, and our life reshapes our self-image. Every great change begins with a change in thought. The future is never fixed. Even when we plan carefully, it is full of many possibilities. Each choice is like standing at a crossroads, with every path leading to a different future. There are two ways we see the world. One is through our senses and everyday experiences. The other is through a higher spiritual vision. Long ago, these two ways of seeing were described as the carnal mind and the mind of Christ. The carnal mind focuses only on what we see, hear, and feel in the present moment. It sees only the here and now, while the spiritual mind understands that past, present, and future are all real at the same time. The natural mind cannot understand the things of the spirit, but the spiritual mind sees beyond the limits of time. What often holds us back spiritually is relying too much on what our senses tell us. We become blind to the unseen. To understand the invisible, we must shift our attention away from only what we see and instead focus on our inner world, our imagination, and our higher thoughts. When we picture something with intensity and focus, it begins to feel real, and slowly it begins to manifest into our lives. The more deeply we imagine with emotion, the stronger the path becomes between our desire and our reality. Those who have looked beyond the physical world since the beginning of time have known this truth. Spiritual truths are not seen with the eyes or heard with the ears. They are felt through a higher kind of vision. Desire is at the heart of this power. Everything we do is driven by what we want the most. When a person overcomes addiction, it is because the desire to be free has grown stronger than the desire to remain in chains. Every desire, no matter how noble, carries some personal gain, and that is natural. Our desires speak to us, and the secret of progress is to act on them immediately, like answering a call from our higher self. If we did not already have the seed of achievement within us, we would never feel the desire in the first place. Just wanting something means we are already on the path to it. When we believe we already have what we desire, every part of us, our body, mind, and spirit, begins to work together to make it real. One of the most effective ways to turn desires into reality is to imagine a scene that proves your dream has already come true. See yourself as the main character in this moment. For example, if you desire a promotion, imagine shaking hands with a colleague congratulating you. Feel the warmth of the handshake, hear the words, and let yourself live in that moment. This practice is most powerful when you're deeply relaxed, almost half asleep, because in that state the conscious and subconscious mind meet. Do not just watch the scene like a movie. Step inside it and live it as though it is happening now. Hold this vision until you fall asleep, and with time these imagined experiences will find their way into your real life. Imagination is the foundation of faith and hope. It is like a lens through which we see our future. If that lens is clouded with fear and doubt, our vision becomes weak. But if the lens is clear, filled with faith, gratitude, and confidence, we begin to see miracles unfold. Always feed your mind with positive thoughts and beliefs, even if they do not yet match your physical reality. Continue to hold them until they feel true, and soon they will manifest in your life. Imagination, desire, and belief are the keys to creating the life you want. By mastering them, you are not only shaping your future, you are guiding your destiny. Remember, the power to rise higher, to change your life, and to expand your consciousness lies within you. Celebrate what you receive, because gratitude opens the door for even more blessings. When you celebrate with your soul, you align with the divine, and joy flows back into your life many times over. Keep imagining, keep believing, and keep desiring with a pure heart, because that is how extraordinary things begin to happen. If this message touched your heart, share it with others so it can inspire them too. And if you want to hear more messages like this, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.